it wasn't an important incident, whatever it was.
Is there anything else you want to say
No,
about your life?
I've said too much already. Edit it.
Okay. Well,
Do you see me differently now?
No, I didn't. I mean, I didn't. There weren't that many surprises, I guess. But I didn't know really that much about the background of the family at all. So
There isn't much. They're just every day, and especially if you're not communicative, it's hard to make up your.
Well, I always felt there was some deep problem between you and B, and I never understood it. And I thought maybe there'd be some secret about it.
The only thing is we had little in common. We had no interests in common. That's the only thing. Other than that, we got along.
What were your interests?
What?
What were your interests?
I don't know.
Because I'm curious, like, I didn't hear really what your interests were, and I didn't hear what her interests were. So I couldn't tell what
We had no interests.
So how could you not have them in common?
That's a good question. But say, if we both liked, she was just easier to get along with. I know when the Friday night suppers, I remember one with the chicken, and I looked at the chicken, and I smelled the chicken, and I made faces at the chicken, and I looked over at her, and she got all the, not the leftovers, but she got the feet and the neck and the everything that people don't use today. In those days, you bought a chicken and you used everything, even the feet, for the soup.
And she wanted that?
She was eating it with, she loved to chew on bones. And she was eating it with, she was eating it with such relish. And here they selected this white because I liked only the white. And I was making faces at it until my grandmother came over and she says, I know it's not good, but just do it for me.
What, the white meat?
No, just be nice to your sister.
It's just that I was either a poor eater or possibly a very unhappy child.
Her,
so you don't like,
or you?
yeah, it might have been. Very unhappy child, so nothing pleased me.
Oh, you were an unhappy child.
Yeah. But then she was enjoying the feet and the gullet or whatever you call it.
Oh, so you resented her for being happy?
No. I may have been jealous
or you thought maybe she was...
Because I remember that, and I must have felt, gee, I wish I could show such enthusiasm for the chicken's feet.
Well, that's, yeah, no, but that's...
She had a plate filled with the stuff you throw away today.
And she was happy.
She was happy.
You don't see it in the restaurants at all.
She was a nail biter.
You don't see feet or...
What?
You don't see chicken feet and necks in the restaurants
Right.
today.
Well, in Mexican restaurants you do. You see everything. But, so she was a happy child.
I'm going to say yes. I never...
So you weren't a happy child.
I don't think so.
Do you know why?
Well, it may have been my position in the family, you know, when you're in the middle position, you're not in at such a good advantage.
Was B the youngest?
And then,
Was B the youngest?
No, she was under Bob. Bob was the oldest. And then she came, and and then Billy, there were about 3 years difference between us.
But, you know, Billy was also like that, right? Billy was also very happy. And you didn't have those feelings about him, right?
I don't know whether he was happy. I told you we didn't communicate.
Well,
We minded
it
our own
sounded like he
business.
was happy from everything that he was joyful.
All I can, it may have been a mask.
Oh.
All I know is that I don't think we knew each other.
Do you think you suffered from this, the family dynamic of hiding your emotions?
Did I suffer from it?
You think that was a big part of this?
Yeah.